What's up, Peep Squad? Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples, Peep Squad is in the building. Let's get down to the situation. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta season finale. It is going down, and it seemed like Drew did not have a good ending to the situation, but she did what she had to do. Her gag gift did not go over well. Nobody was really feeling her gift at all. And then, she walked up on Kenya Moore, and Kenya Moore was like, girl, don't walk up on me, Drew. Oh, baby. And also, Kandi Burruss is feeling a certain type of way about Drew. She was like, Drew, I don't want to hear about this prophet. He's a grown man. He's single. If he want to mingle, he can do what he want to do. Nobody wants to hear about Prophet Lot and this situation. And this tape recording that you got, it doesn't prove anything. It doesn't show anything. And also, Kandi was basically feeling a certain type of way. Like if she would have got them gag gifts, or she would have got that wig, she would have been mad as hell. And nobody wanted Drew Sidora's gift at all, point blank period. They was looking at her like, what? Even her girl Portia was like, is there a real gift somewhere? Like, what's going on? Are you gonna give her $1,000? Like, what's going on? They're looking at them gifts like they would have been very upset if they would have got Drew Sidora a gift. She done got, Kandi was talking about, she got ancient radio from the 90s. Like, what's going on? Like, what's good with this situation? Like, what's happening? And Kandi wasn't really feeling the situation at all. She was just like, okay, this is just way too much. Cynthia Bailey felt like it was way too much too. Cynthia Bailey was like, Drew, just leave, just goodbye. Like, what? These girls are expecting a nice gift, Drew. Like, what are you doing, friend? This ain't the way you want to go. And Cynthia Bailey was like, oh, Drew, please leave. See you later. In that prophet situation, they were just too through. She done drained the ladies. Not only was she 3 hours late, her gag gift didn't go well. She thought it was, it would have been, she could have did something else, and really did the gagging, but she didn't go all the way there with the gagging, because she could have gave Kenya Moore all types of gift, husband welcome home gift. She accused, Kenya Moore of having, a fake butt. She could have brought, a butt lift. She could have brought a pamper. She could have brought anything else, but what she did wasn't cute, because she was that gift, that she gave Kenya Moore and was reading her. And so was Latoya. So she should have thought differently about the gift. And the girls was not upset, were not too pleased with Drew Sidora at all. And it was like she just kept going with the prophet, trying to prove something, almost looking like Drew Sidora has an issue. Like she wants to be accepted so well, accepted by everybody, but then she knows that she's not accepted by everybody. So therefore, she is picking, baby. She's trying to be funny. She's trying to be charismatic and bring jokes and things of that nature, but it just didn't go over well. And then the Latoya situation, everybody knows Latoya is for the streets. So if she's sleeping with a prophet here, a prophet there, nobody really cares, because the woman done already cheated on her husband or her ex-husband, so they don't really care about the situation. But anyways, I was just like, Lord, what is going on? Kenya Moore was like, oh my gosh, she is such a loser. And Kenya Moore called Drew Sidora a narc. I was like, ooh, baby, they getting down into the situation. And the way Latoya behaved, I was like, damn, Latoya went in. Latoya was very disrespectful, but at the same time, Drew was coming for her. But in any event, Latoya and Drew in the same room together, they were going to clash anyway. But Drew didn't have to clash with Kenya on the season finale, She could have took the real high road. And anyways, let's talk about Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore done swiped the champagne. The champagne gift. She done swiped the Gucci gift. And she swiped the Chanel gift. And she lived. Lord have mercy. What is going on? Cynthia Bailey was just like, I'm just done. I just can't do this. I'm happy. This shit is childish. Cynthia was like, it's just too much. We got Kandi Burruss. She is getting a reward, an honor, from the city, the mayor, the councilman, and basically a Friday, December 18th will be known as Kandi Burruss Talker Day. Go ahead, Kandi, do your thing. Take care of your business, baby. We got Cynthia Bailey. She's feeling kind of nervous about, going into another contract with another husband and buying a house together, because, she had to go to court to collect her, 170. from Peter, $170,000, I believe. And now she has to, she's not going to sell Lake Bailey, but basically she's going to turn Lake Bailey into an Airbnb. And, it seems like her husband is ready to move to Atlanta to be with his wife, and that's what Marc Daly should have did. Like, damn. But in any event, Cynthia was stirring that coffee like it was get out, and that's what Mike said. She was like, oh, am I going down this same road again? Like, she's kind of being cautious about the situation. She don't know what to do, baby. And we got Porsha basically giving a speech about voting and people voting, and also representing the people that she has been campaigning for. And also, she is so enlightened that the day of people being able to vote is the day of her grandfather's birthday, and she is going to move on. And she said his blood is in her, and she is going for the movement, and she's going to be a leader. And then we get down to Sidora. She's meeting up with her baby daddy, her husband's there, and her son that is with her baby father is there. It was kind of cringy, it was kind of but it I guess it needed to be on TV. Even Marcel did it. Or no, she talked about her situation and changing her baby's last name and the problems that she was going through with her baby daddy, But in any event, this man don't seem crazy like Eva's, and he wants to be a part of his son's life. And also, it was really nice to see that Ralph was welcoming. He was open, and he had the conversation. He's not jealous. He's not insecure, and it was a good situation. Drew is a little bit, she wants everything perfect, just like Ralph wants everything perfect. That's why they clash, because they want perfection to the perfection, and they don't see it for one another is perfect. But in any event, Drew's son is open to being with his father and seeing him again. So hopefully, the father can basically come through and be supportive of his son. And also, it was just nice to see Drew welcome him in and giving him chances after he, made mistakes and failed and didn't come through. But she gave him the chance, and she's continuing, to have that door open. And that's very, very responsible. And that's something that people need to see, because a lot of women don't do it like Drew when it comes to, being married with a new man and having other kids. They don't want the past to come back, but she's welcoming the past, and also Ralph is welcoming the past too as well. So that's a good situation. We got Kenya Moore. She is going to counseling, and she is feeling a certain type of way when it comes to Marc Daly. Basically, it is over between her and Marc Daly for now. She is upset with Marc Daly, but I think that they worked that situation out. And basically, Kenya Moore, she's just so upset that Marc Daly comes to her house and acting like he owns her house. When he comes to visit, he did come to his daughter's birthday party, but basically he didn't ask Kenya Moore whether he can stay at her house, be at her house, and he just comes in. He's playing with his daughter. Then when it's time to go to bed, he goes right into Kenya Moore's bed, and Kenya Moore, she didn't say anything about it. And just like, damn, Kenya Moore, you don't speak up. But she speaks up to the girls, and we know that Kenya Moore is very different when it comes to Marc Daly, and she wanted him to respect her privacy and respect her home and just respect her. She doesn't have a problem with Marc Daly coming and staying and visiting, but only if he is not psycho and he's not upset and he's not mad, if he doesn't start arguments. So it just seems like it's a class. They just clash all the time, and he's not happy with the situation, and she's just like, I can't deal with this situation. And basically, she's saying that Marc Daly promised after the birthday party that he was going to come through and he was going to be there. He wanted to make the family work. Just being with Kenya, being with his daughter, made him have a change of mind. Marc Daly's a whole nother man with a whole nother woman, and he's treating Kenya more like she is his side piece. Talk about, I'm going to come down and do some counseling, but I want some some good from you. And then when she said no, he was like, well, then hell, I ain't even coming down. He didn't even try to come down and get some. He didn't even try to persuade. He didn't even try to say, hey, I just want to come down and chill, with you and my daughter, and then make the moves on her. Basically, he said, am I getting some? She said no. Then he said, I ain't even gonna try. I was like, damn. It's like that, Marc, like what's going on with this situation? And in the event, Kenya Moore basically is not too happy with the situation between her and Marc. And basically she said he manipulates her and the situation. How he does that is if she don't give him what he wants, then he wants to go to court. Then he wants to say he wants custody. Then he wants to say he wants this, he wants that. You know, basically driving her crazy. And at this point, Kenya Moore is just done with the situation. She is tired of Marc daily manipulating her and making these demands, and when things are not going his way, you know, leaving her and wanting to go to court and filing papers and things of that nature. So the counselor was like, we don't hear his side. What is Marc Daly's side? So Kenya Moore decides to call Marc Daly, and her number's blocked because it went right to voicemail, and then also it didn't say message was delivered. So she's like, damn, so he's gonna block my phone call just because I didn't want to give him no kitty cat? You know, he ain't even trying to put no work, and it's like he's with his side piece, and if he ain't getting it, he ain't chilling at the crib, you know, unless he has to, if it's Christmas or Thanksgiving or birthdays. Like, what's going on with this situation? But one day Kenya Moore will wake up. In any event, Kenya Moore tried to call him to see what's going on with the situation, like, you know, because the counselor wanted to speak to him, and she called him and he didn't pick up the phone. He blocked her, and so then she used her daughter's phone, you know, to call Marc, and he picked up and he said, I can't talk right now, because Kenya Moore asked him, why did you block my phone call? Like, what's going on with this situation? And Marc Daly was like, I'm in the hospital right now. Our friend just got into an accident and I can't talk to you right now. Kenya Moore was like, you are lying because it's COVID and they're not allowing visitors in. So what are you talking about? And he was like, I can't talk to you right now. I'm busy. Like, you know, he has his daughter phone on. So if his daughter calls him, you know, baby Brooklyn, it would be from Kenya Moore, or she wants to talk to daddy. So he blocked her, but he didn't block his daughter. So in any event, Kenya Moore could have reached him. So it's whatever with that situation. But in any event, Kenya Moore said that she is tired of the bullshit. She's tired of the shit with Marc. She's so disappointed in him and the way that he acts. And basically, she was just so pissed at that moment. She says, now he is going to see how I treat these other stupid hoes. Now he's going to get the real Kenya Moore. He's going to see the real Kenya. I'm tired of being nice. I'm tired of playing these games with him. He's going to see the real Kenya. I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Kenya coming back? Are you coming back, Kenya? Or no? I don't know. When it gets down to that situation. So we move on to Kenya Moore. She's going to buy her a gift because Cynthia Bailey is having a party at the crib. You know, a little Christmas get together, a little celebration and things of that nature for the ladies. And they're going to bring gifts. And the gift, you know, amount is $1,000. So, you know, Kenya Moore, she goes to the jewelry store and she gets some diamond earrings. And basically she's cracking jokes. And her cousin asked her, like, what are you going to do if you buy this nice gift and it goes to somebody you don't like Drew? And she was like, you know, Kenya was like, you know, she got that Napoleon complex. She's like a chihuahua. She barks, make these noises. And then she asked the jeweler, do you have dog chains? I was like, Lord, take me out now. Take me out now. Like, Kenya, what do you do? She said, do they have dog chains? And she said she had a Napoleon complex. Like, Lord have mercy. It is going down in the situation. I was like, ooh, wee baby. Like, what is really happening? And so we got Kandi Burruss. They are going to Cynthia's house for like a little Christmas celebration. Kandi looks a little nice, you know what I mean? It's kind of weird, but she looks a little nice. You know, she got so much money, and just the taste of clothing sometimes just throws you off. It just looks tacky sometimes. But in any event, I can't afford her clothes, so it is what it is. I'm just talking ish. So, moving on from that situation, it's just like, So now the ladies are talking about the gifts that they are going to get and how you're going to get the gifts and all this planning and all these games and things of that nature. But tell me, Cynthia Bailey did not look drop dead gorgeous. Like, she needs to be on a cover of all types of magazine. And Mallory looked good too as well with her outfit on. I was like, go ahead, ladies. Cynthia Bailey's covered all the way up. She got her ass covered. She got her stomach covered. She got her breast covered. She ain't let nothing pop out. Mallory just got a perfect figure. I was like, go ahead, Mallory. Mallory got that hair right. Cynthia Bailey got that hair right. They looking good. You see Kenya Moore, she comes through with that elegant outfit. I was like, baby, she is sexy, classy, and, you know, it's Christmas, New Year's type of look. You know, everything's laying. Her hair is laying. And, you know, Shamia her outfits just look like I know Shamia outfits are expensive. Her hair just never really fits. Her hair did fit tonight in tonight's episode, but then it ended up falling, and the dress was simple, and she got the holes on the side. Like, shit, we tired of seeing the holes on the side of the clothes, baby. But she did look nice too as well. It was a nice color on her, but she needs a little bit more bright colors on her, because it just blends in. But in any event, it is what it is. So I was like, Lord have mercy. Then we have Marlo. She's not coming to the party. Latoya says she wasn't coming, but she ends up showing up. And so Cynthia Bailey's like, okay, we're going to get ready to play this game. If you number 8, you get the best gift. And 1 and 2, will be Drew and Porsha, because they're not there. And they're actually 3 hours late. I was like, damn, Drew and Porsha, what are you guys doing? Like, what's going on? What is Porsha and Drew doing that they ain't even there? And Latoya is, if they're 3 hours late, Latoya is like 5 hours late. And any event, you got this situation going down. And basically, when it comes down to it, Shamia, she wanted, for either Marlo to get the last number, but Marlo's gift was already there sitting under the tree, because Marlo dropped her gift off. So therefore Kandi Burruss was like, girl, listen, it's going down this situation, because it seemed like Shamia was basically trying to look out for her friend, and she's supposed to be looking out for Porsha and everything of that nature. So she's looking out for Porsha and everything, but in any event, she's trying to get a better gift for her friends to make sure they don't get the ragtag gift. But then Kandi Burruss jumped in and said, well, Marlo gift is here, so we decided to play the game now. We can exchange Marlo gift. Porsha and Drew are not here, so therefore they are last. And then Kenya Moore said, see, there you go. So in any event, Kenya Moore did come up with the idea, like, yo, these ladies are late, they're not here, so we should get first choice and things of that nature. But at the same time, Shamia was still sticking her neck out for her girl. She don't forget her friend. Shamia is a ride or die all day, every day. But Kandi won, and Kenya Moore won this argument. But in any event, Kenya Moore is the one that got the worst gift, but she ended up leaving with extra gifts. So it is what it is. Porsha, she came through, and Porsha hair is fire. Her hairstyle, whoever did her hair, to me, I just love the look. I just love everything. I love the outfit. The outfit is like 80s, 90s, 2020, and also eclectic. And she just looks nice in this outfit, and the earrings, everything. It's like a really young outfit. It reminds you of the early 90s and the late 2000s. I was like, go ahead, girl, looking like the Tin Man and shit. I mean, the outfit looked nice, and Drew Sidora, her outfit, her hair did look nice. Her hair looked nice. So, I liked, Porsha Williams' outfit. And if I would have to go with the best dress, who would be the best dress of the night? Porsha just looks so good in this outfit. She just looks so young. She looks like she's in her 20s. And this outfit just, it's like they poured her in there. So I'm going to have to go with Porsha, and Kenya Moore's next. And then the rest, I would say Cynthia's next. And then from then on and on. But we all going to say Drew is last. And then Latoya is after Drew. But in any event, we're going to move on from the situation. So it seems like Portia's about to pick out her gift, baby. She goes, I smell the money. Girl, you didn't smell the money, because Cynthia Bailey got the $1,000. She got the money, baby. So I was like, Porsha, your nose ain't sniffing too well, baby girl. So she gets her gift, and she's really not happy with her gift. It's from Tiffany's. It is from Cynthia Bailey. And she was like, I don't even wear necklaces. Like, she was looking at it like, I don't even want this. Please, somebody steal my gift. She don't want her Tiffany gift. I bet your mother's going to want it. And that bracelet goes, or that necklace, no, it wouldn't go nice with what you got on, because that would just be too much silver. But the bracelet, or the ankle bracelet, would look nice, but she wasn't feeling it. And then Porsha Williams basically was like, I know all the money went on the gift and not the wrapping. I was like, Lord. Porsha was out here reading, and Kenya Moore actually laughed at Porsha's joke. So maybe they're getting somewhere. And so they're laughing because of the way Porsha is actually like, she don't really like her gift, and she's talking shit about the gift, and Kandi's laughing, Kenya's laughing, and Cynthia's like, what? So Cynthia's like, damn, like, am I too old for the group? And then you have, Porsha said that she don't even wear necklaces at all. And that's when Bravo proved her wrong and showed her with a necklace. Like, Lord. Like, what's going on? Did they set Kenya Moore up? Was Kenya Moore set up? How did Drew know to give her, get her that gift? And it's just like, she's, Porsha is just like, oh my God, please somebody steal this gift from me. I was like, Lord have mercy. Porsha is really not feeling her gift, point blank, period, at all. Like, Lord. And Drew Sidora, she likes her gift. She got perfume. She got a pocketbook. I believe it was from Porsha Williams. And she's loving that situation. She is loving it. And I don't know if Mallory brought the wine or whatever, or maybe mixing up the gift. But Porsha was basically cracking on the wine cellar gift from Cynthia Bailey or Mallory. She said that they took the barcodes off. They done got this from the storage room. Like, oh, this is just too raggedy. I was like, Lord. Cynthia Bailey got the money. I think that was Marlo's gift. She got $1,000. Go ahead, girl. Box of ones. And Kenya Moore basically saying nobody wants that gift from Drew. Nobody wants anything that Drew is giving because they know that they're not getting shit when it comes to Drew because they're looking at her style. Lord have mercy. Help us, Jesus. Shamia gets an iPhone, and, Kenya Moore gets Chanel, but then, Cynthia Bailey assistant was able to steal her gift, but she stole it back. So it is what it is. And so Kenya Moore gave, Kandi Burruss some diamond earrings, and them diamond earrings look good. And it was like, why would you spend that much? And it cost $5,000. And Kenya Moore said, it ain't tricking if you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it, baby. It ain't tricking. Ask these hoes around here. I was like, Lord. It seems like Kenya Moore is going through a whole lot when it comes to the Marc Daly situation. And I don't think that, she's ready to go down below in the dirt. She don't want to because she's having some shit go on in her personal life. And, the situation with her and Porsha and Bolo, that shit just took a life of its own. And everybody got a part of that storyline. So it is what it is. And so we have Porsha, Shamia, and Drew trying to find out if Kenya Moore gift is actually $5,000. Because, Porsha Williams basically said, oh, because Kenya said it's valued at $5,000. And Porsha Williams was like, I don't know if it is, valued at that price. I don't know. So they went to go look it up on Google, like, Lord. And Kenya Moore was like, I got it, baby. It ain't tricking. She spent $5,000 on that gift. Like, Lord, when they say that she couldn't, give Kandi Burruss $5,000, she just brought Kandi Burruss $5,000 gift. And nobody's snatching Kandi's gift because Kandi was pissed off at Drew Sidora. She was like, look at that shitty ass gift. That girl really came in here with this shit. Like, Lord, these girls like gifts. They like nice things. And Drew Sidora came in there with that gag gift. I thought it was a gag gift party, but no, it wasn't. Oh, Lord. Ooh, baby. Like, what is going on? Ooh, wee. I was like, Drew tried it, though. She's at least she's trying things. She's trying tricks. But, she was doing way too much when it came to Latoya. And then she gives, Kenya Moore her gift, and she said, this is a wig. Cynthia Bailey was like, this is a recycled wig. And Kenya's just looking at this like, Lord, are you serious? And then she got like a carrying bag, like you can carry your cat in, because Kenya Moore said, why is Cynthia Bailey bringing around these strays? And so she gives her this gift. It is funny a little bit. It was kind of funny though. Because Drew put a lot of thought. And then she brought a tape player, like, Lord, with, trying to prove that Latoya slept with the pastor. Like, she was working overboard. She had a post-it board. She had posties all over the place. She was doing everything. Oh, this is going to be good. But it kind of, like, backfired. But it was like, who wants this shitty gift? They was like, look at this wig. And they all was like, look at that wig. Nobody was happy because everybody's glad that they didn't get that gift. And they're asking the question, how did she know that she was going to get Kenya? And so, Drew Sidora basically said, oh, it's God. And Kenya, and you know, Kandi Burruss is like, don't bring God into this shit. Like, don't bring God into this shit. How did the producers set that situation up when it came to, you know, Kenya Moore? Like, what's going on with that situation? And that's the recycled wig. But Drew says she spent bundles on. I hope it ain't the same wig. Lord have mercy. And then she also gave, you know, Kenya Moore, you know, certificates where, you know, she donated to the Humane Society and all this type of stuff. And they're all looking. Portia's shocked. She was like, I can't believe this girl went this far. Candy's like, what? Cynthia Bailey's like, oh, they're so disgusted at this point. Their expressions is the worst. I swear, it's the worst. And she was like, Kandi Burruss like, where'd she get this raggedy ass, you know, old 90 radio from, this ancient shit? Like, what's going on? Like, what is happening? Like, Candy's just like, I can't do this. Candy's already getting ticked off because she's feeling like Sidora is throwing off the vibe. She's doing too much. Nobody really cares about the pastor situation. But Sidora is trying to show the ladies that, hey, listen, I'm telling the truth, because, you know, Miss Latoya was able to get Pastor Lot or Prophet Lot on the phone, and he denied all things, and he said he wasn't even engaged, and he was engaged 3 years ago. He hasn't been engaged in a long time, so he was a single man when he met Latoya. But Sidora feels like her evil spirit, her hoeing, and her demonic self went over there and seduced the pastor, and she just wanted some pain. I was like, Lord. And Candy's just like, come on. And Kandi basically saying, this is low down, this is dirty, you're gonna record somebody, you're gonna have people listen to it. Basically, she's saying this, like, she's looking at Drew like, okay, you are kind of dangerous right now at this moment. Like, you're recording somebody without them knowing, and then you're playing it for others. Then you brought a tape player to play. You might as well just got an 8-track. Like, what are you doing? So Candy's just like, she is just done with this situation. She is just done. And then Sidora just showing this wig. Like, you know, you guys were talking about my hair. Kenya Moore and Latoya was talking about my hair. Y'all was talking about my wig. That it looked like this. It looked like that. It looked like, you know, pubic hair. It looks like, you know, kitty cat hair. Portia's just like, Lord, why did you bring up that, you know, you had that wig on? And then she walks up on Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore said, don't walk up on me, Drew. Don't you walk up on me, girl. I was like, Lord. And Drew was like, what you gonna do? You gonna threaten me? And Kenya's kind of smiling, but Kenya calmed down really quick because they, you know, everybody that's not on Kenya's team, like Portia, Shamia, and Drew was just hoping that she would point that knife and have a moment, you know, like Candace did on Real Housewives of Potomac and dragged that, but she said the knife is on the table. She said, just don't walk up on me. You're dissing me. You're giving me gag gifts. Now you're walking up on me. I don't know what you're trying to do, but we know Drew wasn't going to hit her. But, you know, they might think something's wrong with Drew because she's extra. She's an actress. That's what she's doing, acting, and she's pulling things out the bag like, you know, an actor on stage, a comedian, and everything. And so Kenya Moore, she gets up and she walks away, and she's talking to her daughter. And then you have Sidora saying, you know, why you getting up? Why you walking away? Why you mad? Don't be so immature. You know, don't be so mad. Like, have some fun. And the Portia is asking, you know, Sidora, like, you know, that was $1,000, those bundles. And so, you know, Portia's like, are you gonna get her a real gift? Where's the real gift at? Are you gonna give her $1,000? And Shamia's just being quiet because they're kind of aggravated with Sidora. Like this is too much. Like, girl, like, where's the gift? Like, nobody wants the shit that you got. Like, we wanted some gifts. Like, Lord. And Portia just looking like, where's her real gift at? Come on, are you serious? That's her gift? Like, where's $1,000 at? And Drew is like, I follow the rules. It is $1,000. And Kandi and Cynthia are just so disgusted with Sidora. And then Sidora, she put on a recording of Pastor Lot. having a regular conversation. And basically he said he likes, Latoya. He understands where she's coming from, that she wants to move on because he was in that predicament at one point in time. And so Kandi just had to express that to Drew, to let Drew know that this is no evidence. Drew said, yes, it is. Drew's trying to, put it out there that the pastor is a liar because he cheated on his first wife, with his wife, and he divorced her, and he's with his baby's mother. So he's just a liar and deceitful, just like Toya. So they lying, and they're just so tired because they don't care who Toya's sleeping with. They don't care about Pastor Lot because he ain't nobody. Now, if you would have said Jamal, if you would have said TD Jakes, or you would have said Creflo Dollar, then shit, you got a story. And so Kandi made it be known, like, hey, listen, if I would have got that effing wig, I would have been upset. And so there goes the tape recorder, and everybody's like, they're just so done. Mallory just looked like, Cynthia's like, this is just too much. This is not what I wanted. But Cynthia did do a good job with the decorations and everything of that nature. She did a good job. And so here's Drew trying to prove that, Latoya is sleeping with Pastor Lot. Pastor Lot sleeping with Latoya. And basically it didn't come off that way. It didn't make no sense. Everybody's like, I'm lost. I don't get it. What is going on? And, Drew just looks crazy. Drew was like, well, Latoya's a demon. She wanted the pastor. And she's trying to, with that Delilah spirit. She's just so bad. And I was like, damn, that man, if he's a prophet of God, he should have been able to see the tricks. He should have been able to see the demon. He should have prayed it out of her. But maybe he prayed it out of her through his testicles. I don't know. But in any event, she's trying her best, and Kandi's not hearing it. She said it doesn't prove anything. Like, what are you talking about? The man is just saying he likes her and he understands. Like, you get it? Like, you it's just terrible what you're doing. It don't make no sense, girl. Like, this is not cool. Like, this ain't no tea. This ain't no oven. This ain't nothing. We can't do shit with this recording, and we don't care at the same damn time. And I'm tired of you making excuses up for Pastor Lot and blaming everything on Latoya. He's a man. He knows what he's doing when he's doing it. He's the one that is supposed to be ordained by God. And so, if he wanted to mess with Latoya, he can mess with Latoya. So mind your fucking business. That's she didn't say all that. I add the effing part and all that on, but she just basically, they're just like, look at Cynthia. Cynthia's just like, she's just like, yo, y'all just get the F out of my house, And so, Miss, Latoya, she walks in the door, she's in the building, and they tried to move past the recording. Portia Williams, tried to save Drew, from the situation, and Kenya was like, nah, Latoya, let me tell you what went down. Latoya, let me tell you what happened in this situation. Drew tried to play some fake ass recording trying to prove that you was with Pastor Lot or Prophet Lot, and all this other stuff. And so then Latoya is kind of pissed about the situation. Latoya is feeling a certain type of way. Oh, not let me forget that Kandi Burruss got, or she gave, or Miss Shamia got a iPhone with 12,256 gigabytes. Damn, Kandi, that's a gift. That is a gift that we all want, baby. So I was like, And so Kenya was like, let's be honest, nobody wants a gift from Drew. I was like, Lord. Like, what is going on? Like, nobody wants that gift. That's so wrong. So then Latoya, basically, she's getting upset because she knows that Drew is still on a situation that's trying to basically say that, she done slept with the, prophet. So then Latoya jumped up and she was like, your man, that's why. So Latoya was like, your husband, Drew, he don't even want you. He don't even want your dry ass, what? Because that's why he was out there in Tampa getting it in with somebody else. I was like, Lord have mercy. And so he was like, he wants a bad B like me. I was like, I don't know if it's colorist, her saying that he wants a female like her because, she thinks that, she's closer to being Caucasian, and, she don't like dark skinned girls allegedly with big lips because of a video that she posted on her YouTube channel, and her husband Adam basically unprivate it and let the world see it so she can be shaded by the world. But in any event, with the situation going down, basically Latoya is going in and saying that your husband don't want none of that no more. He wants a bad B like me. He wants somebody like me. He want to be with somebody that look like me. He want a bad B, and that's what he's out there doing. And basically, Kenya Moore's like, yo, she's weird. She's a knocko. Something's wrong with her. So I don't know what's going on. And Latoya and her read, trying to read Drew, and she's putting a wig on the back of her head, and she said he wants somebody like me, blah blah blah. It didn't go over well either, because it was just too ratchet and too it was just too much. She could have did it a different way. She could have really read her down without saying all that and made her look real stupid. But Latoya's not able to do that, because she could have basically said some other things. And, she wasn't able to, go there with that, because she could have really just read Drew off her looks, with her dressing, her hairstyle and different things of that nature. But, if she went to your husband was cheating and all this other stuff, coming from a woman that cheated on her husband more than once. So, and so we have, Drew, she keeps going on with the situation. Well, you wanted the prophets, D. You didn't want to get help. You didn't want Jesus. A lot of people go to church to get it on. Sometimes the pastor go to church to get it on. Sometimes the pastor wife go to church to get it on. Sometimes the ushers. Sometimes people leave the club and go right to church, So people do go to church to get their freak on, because they think it's a little bit safe. And, so she's going on, and Latoya is basically like, shut up, Drew. So Drew was doing way too much. It just didn't come off well. If it would have came off well, and then Kenya Moore and Latoya are swiping gifts, and they stored it in the car. And you guys already know that Latoya is liquored up, and she's on her anxiety medication, because she says she takes anxiety medication, and she be drinking. So her anxiety didn't go nowhere, and she's still drinking. And basically Cynthia Bailey and Kandi Burruss is trying to tell, Sidora that, like, girl, you're doing too much. Leave the prophet situation alone. Like, let it go. Like, you're not proving your point. You're just making it look worse. It looks like you trying to prove something that can't be proven, or prove something that nobody cares about, because both parties said they didn't do anything. So therefore, just let it go. But Drew Sidora is like, yo, this girl done came into my life and turned it upside down. The guy that was supposed to be, Prophet Lot, the guy that was supposed to be, over, the baptism of my daughter is not going to be there, and now she got to find somebody new. And I believe, the fiance, or, the pastor lot said he don't got no fiance, and, be calling my house, and they're like, what's going on? The man said he hasn't been engaged in 3 years. Like, that was 3 years ago. And Drew is like, well, people stay engaged for a long time. Hint, hint, Tanya Sams. But in any event, they're saying, girl, just let it go. You're beating a dead horse. In any event, a dead horse with that wig, Lord. And so, Drew's feeling like, okay, people's not liking her gift. She was like, okay, it's whatever. And so Latoya comes back in, and basically, Drew is still talking about Pastor Lot. And so Latoya basically is saying, yeah, I like Pastor Lot. I'm gonna get with Pastor Lot. And then, Drew Sidora goes in like, yeah, you did get with him, and you break up homes, you doing all this. And then Latoya throws the wig at Drew. Drew jumps up and tried to get at Latoya, but it doesn't happen. But her spanks are showing. We got Portia Williams and Shamia both let us know that they ain't wearing panties at all. We have Portia Williams bringing a Bolo too as well. So what's going on with this situation? Latoya screaming and yelling, talking all types of crazy stuff. You already know she is liquored up, pilled up, and everything else. So it is what it is. And Kenya Moore's like, basically, oh, you from the Shah? Okay. well, welcome to Detroit. And, you know, Cynthia Bailey was like, just get out my house, pass the lot, Drew, everything. These guys are breaking shit. Just go. Goodbye. Kenya Moore is trying to get Latoya in the car. Latoya is licking up. She is feeling herself. You know, she got to kind of drag Latoya. She had to drag her out the house, drag her in the car. She's trying to dance with the carolers. She's trying to do all this stuff. And Kenya Moore's not playing. So, you know, Kenya Moore could be on her shit if she wants to, but she don't want to portray that image of like fighting on TV. But believe me, Kenya can fight. So in any event, we got Porsha Williams. She's back eating meat and she's staying away from the hot dog man, and that's not true. We all know that's not true. And we got, you know, Kenya Moore. She officially filed for divorce. Okay, she wants no more of the daily drama. And that's not gonna happen because, you know, it is what it is. But she did go to Paris, and her and Baby Brooklyn had on the same outfit. What was gorgeous too as well. And she's planning another girls trip. So we're going to see what happens. Cynthia Bailey's looking for a currently new place, you know, for her and Mike Hill. And her bachelorette swing will have its own special room. What's going on? And Mike Daly has decided to move to Atlanta to be with his wife. Lord have mercy. He is in the building. And then we also have Sidora, her son Josiah, his father, you know, is building a relationship, and Drew continues to decorate her home to make it perfect, just like her marriage, her 3 children, and her hairline, because that's the diss that she gave, you know, to Latoya forever, that she has a perfect marriage, she got a perfect home, she got the perfect kids, and she got a perfect hairline, because we have no idea where Latoya's hairline lies with them braids. And we got Cynthia Bailey. I think we already covered that situation. So, and then they shaded, you know, Bravo shaded when it comes to Sidora. Basically, it's saying that Kandi acting career is blooming. It's blossoming. Like, go ahead, Kandi. She returns to her 2nd season of The Chi soon, and no hometown native Drew will not be on it. Ooh, baby, the shade. Ooh, baby, the shade. So you guys let me know what you think about this situation.